The studio lights blazed, casting sharp shadows across the set as the audience settled in, anticipation buzzing in the air. On one side sat Kamala Harris, a former vice president, seasoned prosecutor, her presence calm but razor-edged. Opposite her, Elon Musk, tech icon and disruptor, leaning back with a faint smirk. His confidence undeniable. The host, a practiced moderator, gave a polite smile. Tonight, Kamala Harris and Elon Musk. Innovation, leadership, the future of America. Let's begin. Kamala's tone was cool, assured. Progress isn't a slogan, it's a promise. I've spent my life building systems to lift everyone, not just those at the top. The audience listened, some nodding. Elon responded with a shrug, voice relaxed but edged. Progress is messy. I don't wait to I build cars, rockets, neural networks. Playing it safe doesn't change the world. The host steered the conversation. Elon, you believe in disruption. Kamala, you believe in accountability. Where's the tension? Kamala didn't hesitate. Disruption's fine until people get crushed in the process. I've seen innovation used to justify exploitation. Leadership isn't about headlines. It's about who's left standing after the dust settles. A beat passed. Then Elon leaned forward, tone sharper. If you worry about every crack in the road, you'll never take the leap. I employ thousands. But the mission's bigger. Humanity's survival and not just today's payroll. Kamala's eyes narrowed. Survival for whom? The people assembling your dreams, or just the one with the launch codes? The audience gasped quietly. Unfazed, Elon replied, it's a numbers game. Some fall behind. That's the cost of progress. Her voice turned firm. When people become numbers, you lose the truth. You're building faster, but at what cost? When the vision burns out those who bring it to life, what's left? The room stilled. Elon replied, tone brisk. You're stuck in old systems. I'm building the future. Kamala answered without flinching. Then look at who's holding up your future. He sat forward, eyes locked. My team signs on to change the world. If they can't handle the pace, that's their problem. Kamala's expression didn't change. You say they're part of it, but are they still part of it when they're discarded? I've met the ones who gave everything and were tossed aside for the next shiny thing. Elon scoffed. This isn't a counseling session. I'm not here to babysit. I land rockets. Kamala leaned in, voice low but firm. I once prosecuted a man who moved like you, fast, bold, ambitious. He built fast, fell faster. His workers walked to wire not because they failed, but because he failed them. A long pause followed. You think speed is strength, she said. But it's weakness when you ignore what you're leaving behind. Elon fired back. I give people jobs. I give them a shot at history. And when they break, Kamala asked, who keeps your mission alive then? While you race to Mars, you ignore the ground falling beneath your feet. The host tried to cut in. This is intensity. No one listened. Kamala held the floor, unwavering. Real leadership isn't measured by sacrifice, it's measured by responsibility. I've seen loyalty. It isn't a paycheck, it's a lifeline. Applause broke out, scattered but sincere. Elon pushed back. Loyalty slows you down. Governments drag their feet to I move. Kamala's tone didn't shift. And when your team burns out, when they leave, who builds your future then? The room fell silent again. Elon's defenses flickered. She continued, calm and steady. You can't demand sacrifice. It must be given. And when it's no, to what are you left with? A genius alone in a lab, shouting into the void? Elon stared, lips tight. The host looked uneasy. Kamala's voice cut through. I've spent my life holding power accountable. The strongest leaders aren't the ones who demand the most. They're the ones who earn it. A slow clap began, growing. Some stood. Elon's voice dropped, quieter. You're good. Twisting things into some morality play. Kamala didn't flinch. It's not a play. It's the real world. And you know it. He looked down briefly, then back up. Maybe I don't look back enough. But I'm not stopping. Fair, Kamala said. Just don't be surprised when your way needs mine more than you think. The applause roared again. Elon reached out. Respect. Kamala took his hand, firm and unshaken. Likewise, as the lights dimmed, the crowd stood, buzzing, and not about who won, but about what they'd just witnessed. Kamala Harris hadn't just sparred as she'd pierced the armor of one of the world's most unshakable men. And Elon Musk, for the first time on live television, had no easy comeback.